Mental mathematics. Look at this newspaper clipping. Let's read them. 4,700 students visited the exhibition held at Rosemary Church yesterday. In an earthquake, 80,000 people were affected. 20,000 people became homeless. In these different statements, can we say that there are exactly as many people as the numbers quoted in these news items? In the first news, did exactly 4,700 students visit the exhibition? In the second news, were exactly 20,000 people missing? In these examples, 4,700, 20,000, and 80,000 are almost the same as the exact numbers, but not the exact numbers. These are approximated values. Approximated values are roughly calculated. This approximate calculation is called estimation. While performing fundamental operations on numbers, we estimate the sums, differences, products, and quotients. For example, the sum of 458 and 540 is approximately 1000, but it's not exactly 1000. Let us look at one more example. Mukund and Gauri found the sum of 43 and 48 as follows. Mukund calculated the digits of units place as 3 plus 8 nearly equal to 10. Then he added digits in the tens place as 110 plus 410 plus 410 is equal to 9 tenths, which is equal to 90. Gauri calculated the answer in one step. Let's see how he did that. Between which multiples of 10 does 43 and 48 lie? Both of them lie between 40 and 50. Observe the number line. 43 is nearer to 40 by 3 units and to 50 by 7 units. So 43 is closer to 40 than 50, and so 43 is considered to be approximately the same as 40. 48 is nearer to 50 by 2 units and to 40 by 8 units. So 48 is nearer to 50 and can be rounded off to the nearest tens place as 50. Gauri added 40 and 50 to get the approximated sum of 90. Mukund added 10 ones to 110 and then added the tens. He too got the sum as 90. Let us see how to round off numbers to the nearest tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s place. Rounding off to the nearest tens place. Can you round off 583 to the nearest tens place? 583 lies between 580 and 590. 583 is 3 units from 580 and 7 units from 590. So rounded off 583 to the nearest tens place would be 580. Round off 2,837 to the nearest tens place. 2,837 lies between 2,830 and 2,840. It is 7 units from 2,830 and 3 units from 2,840. So it's clearly closer to 2,840. So rounding off 2,837 to the nearest tens place would be 2,840. So how to round off a number to the nearest tens place? If the digit at the ones place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then replace the units digit by 0. If the digit at ones place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then replace the unit digit by 0 and add 1 to the tens place value. Round off 368 to the nearest hundreds place. Between which multiples of 100 does 368 lie? From the number line beside, we can see that 368 is close to 300 by 68 units and is close to 400 by 32 units. Since it's more closer to 400, 368 is approximately equal to 400. How to round off numbers to the nearest hundred? If the digit in the tens place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then replace the tens and the units digit by 0. If the digit in the tens place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then replace the tens units place by 0 and add 1 to the hundreds place. Round off 3548 to the nearest hundreds place. Note that the digit in the tens place is 4. When we need to round off the digit to the nearest hundreds place and the digit in the tens place is lesser than 5, then we replace the tens and the units place by 0. We will leave the hundreds place unchanged, so the answer is 3500. What if the digit in the tens place is 5 or more? Let's look at an example. Round off 5764 to the nearest hundreds place. Note that the digit in the tens place is 6. So we replace the tens and units place by 0 and add 1 to the hundreds place. That is, we have 7 in the hundreds place and we add 1 to it and we get 8. So the answer is 5800. Round off 1897 to the nearest thousands place. 1897 lies between 1000 and 2000. From the number line, we can see that 1897 is 897 units from the thousands place and 103 units from 2000. So you can see that it is closer to 2000. So 1897 rounded off to the nearest thousands place is 2000. So how do we round off a number to the nearest thousand? If the digit in the hundreds place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then we replace the hundreds, tens and units digit by 0. If the digit in the hundreds place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then replace the hundreds, tens, units place by 0 and add 1 to the thousands place. So in case of 1897, the digit in the hundreds place is 8. So we replace units, tens and hundreds place by 0 and add 1 to the thousands place and we get 2000. Round off 25,346 to the nearest thousands place. The digit in the hundreds place is 3. Since it is lesser than 5, we replace the digits in the units, tens and hundreds place by 0. The value in the thousands place remains to be 5 and the final value will be 25,000. Round off 35,756 to the nearest thousands place. The value in the hundreds place is 7, which is greater than 4. So we will replace the value in the units place, tens and the hundreds place by 0 and we will add 1 to the value in the thousands place, which becomes 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. So the answer is 36,000. Round off 16,382 to the nearest 10,000s place. 16,382 lies between 10,000 and 20,000. Now 16,382 is 6,382 units from 10,000 and 3,618 units from 20,000. Since it's closer to 20,000, we can say 16,382 rounded off to the nearest 10,000s place is 20,000. So how do you round off a number to the nearest 10,000s place? If the digit at the thousands place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then replace the thousands, hundreds, tens and units digit by 0. If the digit at the thousands place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then replace the thousands, hundreds, tens and units place by 0 and add 1 to the thousands place.